that cash, I'm chasing the rest.
YouTube, back one tap back in with another vlog. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Before we jump into this video, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I just bought my second car from the auction. This is gonna be a 2012 Chevy Cruze. I got it as a stream of income. I'm gonna have it on the Turo app for rent. If y'all ever in the Seattle area, mess with me on Turo, it's gonna be for rent on there. I'll pay for the car and hopefully we can pick it up today. Y'all stay tuned, rock out with me for the video. I got my cash right here. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Let's get it.
Can't go back to my old life, Ohio psycho, what it turned to at night, I'm seeing cartoons, no nigga at night, A lot of drama going on in my mind, I'm an artist even when I die, Been one forever, been one for life, been one forever.
Yeah. Going on YouTube, I'm in the car now. Me and my cousin, we in the car. This is my cousin right here. I'm about to drop his Instagram.
Try man.
But yeah, y'all, we about to head to this auction real quick. You see me rocking the Bake One tee. We got some new tees coming for the fall collection, y'all. So stay tuned. But right now, the summer collection is up. I'm gonna drop the website right here for you. It's www.bakeone.shop. We about to head up to the auction, go grab this car. I just wanted to tap back in with y'all real quick before we head up there. Yo, what's going on YouTube? So I'm headed up to the auction now. I'm about to head up there. Hold on, let me dust my shoulders off real quick. You know the vibes, we gotta keep it fresh, stay crispy. I got on that Bake One merch. Make sure y'all head to the website, www.bakeone.shop. I'm gonna drop it right there. It's a link in the description. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The best way to support me is to follow on SoundCloud, to follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all rock out with me. I'm about to head up right now. I'm about to go look at the car. Hopefully I can take it home today.
In 2.6 miles, turn left onto South Meridian.
That shit right there. You know, we got the Daytona with the car playing, and y'all know games. That was a must when I got this car. I needed the car play, so we here now. I got my cousin behind the camera. That's my cousin Heen.
What's up, man?
So we gonna head to the auction right now, and I'm gonna tap back in with y'all when I get there. But I just want to make a quick video because I think it's cool to be able to grab a little car like this. I'm paying under $5,000, so this is probably one of the more expensive cars that I done bought from the auction. Because keep in mind, when you buying cars from the auction, it's always a gamble, but it is little things that you can do to kind of figure out where a car done came from, y'all. So if you want me to make a video how to buy cars from the auction, make sure to thumbs up this video and drop a comment on this one. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. Rock out in traffic right now. A little bit of rain go. YouTube checking back in, me and cuz chilling, you already know. So like I thought, I wasn't gonna be able to get the car today, but it's all good, y'all. I'm gonna be able to come back tomorrow. The PayPal thing was no issue. I'm gonna come back tomorrow with a money order and I'm gonna pick up the car. They gonna give me plates and all that. The car got a clear title, so I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna bring them the cash for it, I'm gonna get plates and all that, or I'm gonna get a temporary trip permit. I'm gonna get the plates here, or however that worked. I don't know, I'm new to the state, y'all, so stay tuned. I hope that tomorrow that this car is everything that we're hoping. I'm gonna show y'all how much I'm paying for this car right now. As you see right there, that's what I paid for. It's under $5,000, y'all. Keep in mind what you bid and the fees that you end up paying at the end is always gonna be a little bit more. I'm excited to pick it up in the morning. I'm hoping that this car is a roller, is a tank. It had actually some history. I'll get deeper into the history after I pick the car up tomorrow, y'all. I don't want to speak on it too early or nothing like that, y'all, but it had a pretty solid maintenance history, y'all. So stay tuned with that. I hope that this car is everything I'm hoping. A good investment. Y'all see what I'm paying. I'm gonna end up bringing a money order for that. I'm paying that before I even see the car. I've only seen pictures of the car and I heard the engine run. Other than that, and I got the VIN number. So other than that, I'm taking the risk. But you know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no money. And the thing is, y'all, it's cool for me because I started off going to the auctions, really just looking for like 3-4 months. I went to the auction. I didn't even bid on nothing. I just looked back home in Cleveland. So now to be in the position to be able to pick up cars like this and, you know, just try to work my hand and see what I can do, I'm here, y'all. So stay tuned. I'm going to tap back in tomorrow. We going to tap back in tomorrow, y'all. I'm signing out.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. before you sign out, man, thanks for all the free game you be giving me, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing me about the auction, man.
It's free
Thanks,
game,
flying
y'all.
me out here to Seattle, showing me a new living, man. I just want to thank you,
You
man.
already
for real,
know, man. You already know.
Man, for real, man.
Always keeping it
He
pure,
a genuine
man.
person, man.
I appreciate that. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tap back in tomorrow morning. I'm out. YouTube, big one, tapping back in with another video. It's the next day. I woke up, got ready for the day. Before we jump into this video, you see what I'm rocking, that Bake One First Camo t-shirt. Got that crazy camo print designed by me, Bake One. You already know what's going on. These shirts are $25 on the website, 25 bucks, and they ship out within 2 days. When you order it, it's gonna ship out super fast, y'all. So grab these t-shirts. Well, I ain't gonna say 2 days, because one of my dudes ordered one, it shipped out the same day. I know my sister ordered a couple of them, and they shipped out maybe 3 days after that, y'all. So within 1 to 3 days, maybe even same day, they ship out, just depending on what size you get, what color, so and so. All right, YouTube, I just walked out the house. Let me flip the camera around so y'all can check my Daytona out. At the house right now. You wonder how I'm coming. VN1, Daytona. Let's go. All right, YouTube, I just jumped in the car real quick. I didn't give y'all a cold start or nothing like that because I already been driving the car today. I've been trying to get this money order situation figured out, but I finally found a bank over here. I'm about to go in the bank. I'm about to get a money order. The thing is when you buy a car from the auction, they normally only take cash money order. Some spots won't really take cars, or you got to just find other ways to pay them. I'm super excited to get the Chevy Cruze, y'all. It's a 2012 with 79,000 miles on it. So I'm gonna run and grab these money orders real quick, but just to go over the car real quick, and just the process of buying a car from the auction. When you get a car from the auction, right, it's a handful of things that could be going on. You can get a car with a lien on it, a car with a clear title, a car with a salvage title, or a car with a rebuilt title. Or there's cars in there that's strictly for like dismantlers, exporters. You know, all cars you can kind of rebuild. There's certain cars that people really wouldn't want to rebuild. It's just gonna cost too much. So the thing is, with this car that I found, y'all, I was able to find this car, a 2012 with 79,000 miles on it. And it looks smooth. There's nothing wrong with the body, nothing immediately wrong with the interior. I looked up under the engine bay, and you can hear the engine running in the video before you get a car from the auction. So I heard the engine running. It sounded good to me. So we'll see, y'all. Keep fingers crossed that this car is everything I'm hoping, because when you buy from an auction, you always take a risk. You're always taking a risk. You never really truly know the history of a used car, but you can always do little things to try to track the car. You know what I'm saying? You can run the Carfax. By running a Carfax, you can see the history of a car, where it originated from. If it started in this state, you can kind of put together things. Maybe did somebody move up here with the car? What's going on with it? When was it traded in, sold last? So I'll go over some of that with y'all a little bit later on, but we just gonna keep the video, you know, short and sweet, because we just getting started back on the next day, y'all. I want to get to the car. I don't want to jinx nothing, but I'm just throwing that out there for y'all to understand is, yeah, I paid under $5,000 for this car, but the risk with getting a car from the auction is super high. I would say your risk from getting a car from the auction is probably, if you're able to do a Carfax, $60, $40, $70, $30. Certain cars that you can't really get a Carfax on, and cars that might look, you know what I'm saying? There's certain cars at the auction where your risk is going to be like 75, you know, 25. You're going to be risking more, but a lot of times when you're risking that type of money at the auction, $4,000, $5,000, some people go in there spend $10,000 on something. When you put that kind of money down on lifted pickup trucks and all type of that stuff, because that's normally what go through the auctions up here, the reward is there. You know what I'm saying? So your risk is something, but your reward is also there, y'all. So stay tuned. I'm about to run in and grab these money orders. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all, and we gonna continue this vlog. I'm gonna go wake my cousin up. I'm gonna have him follow me to the auction. I'm gonna give him the money orders for this car, and we gonna see what it's about, y'all. So stay tuned. I'm basically picking this video up where we left off yesterday. I'm back up here at the auction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna give him this paperwork. We're gonna exchange the money and all that, and then I'm gonna get the car. If I got some time to show y'all some clips of the car before I get in it, I will. But for the most part, I'm gonna show y'all the whip when I get back to the crib, y'all. So stay tuned, rock out with me. I'm about to grab the car right now. Y'all keep your fingers crossed for me. Let's go. All right, YouTube, so that's how they bringing cars out on forklifts. So hopefully they don't tear this car up when they bring it out on the forklift. Y'all stay tuned. When they drop it, I should be able to get a video. I'm out here, I got the 30-day tag, so we all good, y'all. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Dog. Dog. This truck. You gonna get it though. I wasn't gonna be sitting right there while you doing all that. My boy tripping. I ain't about to get hit now. Let me see, man. That front bumper should be cool. I hope it is. Oh, yup. Forklift dog my shit. But it's cool. Front bumper just got dogged from that forklift, man. But it's cool. Damn. It's alright, man. It's cool. The key should be in here. As long as the key in here, we good.
Emergency breakdown. You gotta sit that down, yeah.
All right, YouTube, so I just picked up the car. Everything sounding good. Y'all see the engine? It's running perfect. The inside too, y'all can see the inside. There ain't no lights on the dash for this one. So, let me show them the mileage real quick. Let me show y'all the mileage on this one. Click through the menu. 77,000 miles. No lights on the dash. It needs some gas though. Y'all see the whip. I'm gonna give you all the quick walk around of it. You know the front plate coming off. We don't do those. Quick walk around. It's super dirty. But I'm telling you, that's a nice investment car for me. I'm glad everything worked out, y'all. I'm gonna head right back to the house right now. There was some stuff in the trunk. This one came with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a minute. We gonna head to the wash, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, so my cousin just used the windshield wipers. This car gonna need a whole new windshield. This car gonna need a whole new windshield.
And you on E.
And it's on E, but it's cool. But you see, it's little stuff like that that you might not notice in the pictures that I didn't notice. So that's a new windshield. It shouldn't cost too much on this car though, but we gonna see y'all. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, I cannot make this up. I bought this car. It probably went 2 or 3 blocks down the street. Took a poop on me. I'm out here at a repair shop right now. Probably bought a lemon, but it is what it is. It got 70,000 miles, y'all, so I'm gonna do the work that needs done on it. I'm gonna tap back in, but I gotta leave it here. This is probably how I'm gonna end the vlog today. Was it a fail or success? Is this gonna be a saga? I don't know. But without a doubt, it's mine now, y'all. So that's my Chevy Cruze. We at a repair shop now. It's kind of what I expected going into it. You gotta have this expectation that you might not get a gem, but it is what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't had the money to spend or nothing like that, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place, y'all. So stay tuned. I'm gonna tap back in a minute. So what's going on, YouTube? Back on tapping back in. So the thing is this video ended up being way longer than I expected. I wanted it just to be a quick video. Boom, go to the auction, buy a car, show y'all the car I'm buying, and that be that. But this video turned out to be way longer than expected, but it's all good because I feel like this is gonna be a great learning process, not only for me but for y'all too. Before we jump into this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel at Bake One. Make sure y'all tap in with me. So what we about to do is really just follow up on the last couple of days of buying this car. I got it from the auction. I ended up paying $3,300 for it at the auction, plus the taxes and fees and all that. Car started up, no check engine light was on, everything was good. Remember what I said, when you buy it from the auction, you can always have problems. When you get a car, it could always be you drive it down the street, it light on fire, that's your problem. In this instance, we drove the car down the street, the transmission went in the car, that's my problem. I bought the car, it run and drove. Now, it might sound crazy like, oh, the transmission whip, but in these cars, it's super common, y'all, for the way for it to go. I didn't do enough research on the car before I bought it because it was in the parameters that I was looking for this rental car, but it's all good. So The person that I spoke with in the transmission shop said that the wave plate's so sensitive that if you bump into the curb, that it could break. I ended up driving the car like 10-15 minutes down the road from the auction, y'all. Y'all see the car, it was having some troubles. It was driving, don't get me wrong, y'all, but it was having some troubles. I didn't want to force it because I know in situations like this, when you got mechanical problems going on with your car and it's already having trouble driving, it's no point in pushing it, you know. It is what it is, y'all. So I ended up pulling over to a little repair shop. Now, mind you, the repair shop I pulled over to is like a Meineke repair shop. So that's like a commercial type repair shop. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're going to give you the highest quotes possible, right? I was thinking, you know, let me get into a transmission shop, because if these transmissions is notoriously have problems, it don't make no sense to put another used one in there. You might as well try to rebuild it, right? So I figured, you know, let me find a transmission shop local and try to go for the rebuild. Instead of getting a whole new transmission, it will be a couple more dollars. I figured for the rebuild, it can't cost more than getting a new transmission and swap. Getting the car towed from the Meineke shop to this local ABC transmission shop. The reason I got it towed here was because when I was calling around to different shops, I was getting crazy quotes, and this spot, when I called, they instantly knew the problem. You know what I'm saying? They instantly knew. Like, he told me, boom, if you bump up against the curb, the wave plate can go. When the wave plate goes, it just all depends on what goes with it in the transmission. It can tear it up, or it can just be the wave plate, a couple other things. The person I spoke with on the phone named Sam told me, like, I done fixed this under $1,500. I done fixed it over $2,000. I just got to open up the transmission, and it really all depends what's going on in there. So I'm cool. End up getting the car towed up here on a Friday. She said, you know, we're not super busy today. I might have a quote for you by the end of the day today. I say, cool. I don't hear nothing back Friday. The weekend goes past. Monday comes. I don't hear nothing. Mind you, when I called, she said by Tuesday, so I wasn't even tripping. I said, you know what, Tuesday come out, I'll reach out. I reached out on Tuesday. They super busy. So they said, you know what, I'm going to hit you up in the morning with a quote and all that, and we'll let you know what all the car needs. So I called this spot, or this spot called me this morning, right? They tell me it's gonna be $39.99. I'm trying to figure out $39 what? I spoke with somebody on the phone. They kind of told me, like, hey, we'll look at your car for free, let you know what's wrong with it, what's going on the inside of that transmission, and we'll get back to you on the quote. But what ended up happening was I left my car here for like 5 days. I don't know if they opened on the weekends, but my car was here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's Wednesday today, and they didn't look at my car at all. And then they gave me a $3,900 quote. So that's what happened. That's kind of what went inside here, y'all. It's not like I really got bait and switch, but they just told me that they will look at my car. So it's pretty much bait and switch. If somebody says, hey, we'll look at your car, tell you what's wrong with it, and we'll let you know. And then when they let you know something totally different. And then they say, hey, do you want to pay me $500 to tear your transmission apart? And I'm looking like, dang, what you mean $500 to tear my transmission apart? So basically what the lady said was that they would have looked at my car, told me what's wrong with it, and not put it back together if I would have went that route. So something totally different than what I heard on the phone. So just beware, because these shops will do you like that, y'all. They take your car apart, tell you what's wrong with it, and then charge you to put it back together. Somebody who might not have had the money to get their car put back together would be stuck owing a shop like this. Now, mind you, when you owe a shop like this, they can put their own tax on it every day your car sit here. Just make sure that you keep that in mind too, because anything can happen. I'm not saying that this spot is dishonest like that, because they didn't do that to my car, but what they did do is didn't look at my car and gave me a quote, so that's just as bad. So the thing is I would have kind of been more satisfied if they would have just told me, like, hey, we don't work on auction cars, or hey, we're not about to work on your dusty auction car. That's kind of what I took from the situation. Like, it is what it is, but just take this as a learning experience. When you get cars from the auction, and just not everybody gonna want to see the next person come up. Well, as crazy as it is, we live in a world where the next man might not want to see you come up. Like, what if I did pay $500 for the car and it's a $1,500 fix or under $1,000 fix? The next person not gonna want to see you come up. You know what I'm saying? So just take that from this video, y'all. I appreciate you rocking out with me on this one. I'm gonna tap back in. The car gonna be running. I'm about to get the car towed to 505 Street. I'm gonna drop his Instagram right here. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me for another video. I'm having this car running, up and running. The next video you see, I'm actually thinking about putting a Tesla screen on the middle too. Y'all, so continue to rock out with me. This is gonna be a smooth little rental car for Turo. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me on this video. None of this would be possible without having subscribers to do it for. I would still be doing it, but I'm going harder for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking leaps of faith like this because I know if I fall back on anything, I'm falling back on my subscribers, y'all. So I'm gonna tap back in on the next video. I'm gone.
I secure that bag, on my way to the cash. I need the racks, Smoking on niggas, how they smoking on the gas,